What's up guys, it's Steven Freeborn, and today I want to talk to you about a simple, maybe not easy nutritional strategy, but very simple nutritional strategy that you can implement that'll have a big ROI in terms of its impact on your goal, specifically if your goal is weight loss and fat loss. A lot of clients I've worked with who have those specific goals can do really well with their nutrition for a little while, but then they have these big, huge nutritional catastrophe days where they just destroy their calorie content, which wrecks their deficit that they worked so hard over the last 2 or 3 days to get in. And they always have this one inciting event. And the inciting event for these big nutritional catastrophes is that they went to the store, and either maybe it was a dedicated trip to the store to buy this item, or it was during a regular scheduled grocery shopping trip, but they buy a food that they know that they are notoriously bad about binge eating. So for some people it's cookies, for some people it's peanut butter, for some people it's potato chips. Granted, all the foods that most people binge eat tend to be salty, fatty, sugary, sweet foods, or some combination of those flavors, and there's a reason for that, a good neurological reason for that. But that's kind of a sidebar for another video. Anyways, they're notorious for it, and yet they go to the store and they buy more than a single serving amount of it and they keep it in their home. And so what inevitably happens is you have a package of cookies sitting on the top of your refrigerator, and instead of just having 1 or 2 of them, you end up eating the whole damn package. Or you have a bag of potato chips sitting in your pantry, and instead of just having 1 ounce, the single recommended serving size, you have half the bag, right? So the simplest way to correct this is don't buy foods you know you will binge eat in more than a single serving. And I use that last modifier because I don't want you to stop eating cookies. I don't want you to stop eating potato chips. If you want to do that, that's perfectly fine, but I don't want to restrict you in that manner. What I want you to do is be smart about it. Obviously, there's something about these foods, and there's good reasons why these foods are often binge eating, and they have to do with your appetite and how it's regulated and how they impact it chemically and hormonally and neurologically. But you should not be buying those foods if you know that you cannot help yourself and keeping them in large quantities in your home, because inevitably you will binge eat them. This goes back to the whole idea of you don't have to try to white knuckle this whole change process. What you should try to do is you should try to build environments, try to block your behaviors so that you don't even put yourself at risk of falling into those old behaviors. So if you're this is an extreme example, but if you're an alcoholic, don't keep beer in your fridge, right? So if you know you're a potato chip eating maniac, don't keep a bag of potato chips, right? Keep maybe a single serving 1 ounce bag of them in your home. That's it. But don't keep a huge, like, family size bag. If you're someone who likes chocolate chip cookies, don't keep a package of Chips Ahoy cookies in your home. Go out and go to a local coffee shop and buy a really nice tasting delicious cookie and eat one, right? So it's not about the food. The food isn't evil, it isn't bad for you. It's just about the amount that people tend to, like, they can't help themselves, right? They eat like 10 tablespoons of peanut butter. So yeah, it's very simple. Just don't buy more than a single serving of your known binge eating foods at a time. I feel like I'm oversimplifying this, but I think some of you may not even be aware of it. Some of you haven't identified it. Oh shit, when I keep these foods in the house, I can't control myself. So do an inventory, try to identify those foods, and then eliminate them from the regular stocking of your pantry or your refrigerator or wherever you store your food. And then just use them just when you need it, right? When you feel like you have to have that thing, go out and get it and buy only 1 serving of it. I hope this helps. If you guys have questions, you want help identifying your foods that are kind of your trigger foods for big binges, let me know. I'd be happy to pitch in and help you do that inventory. You can comment below, find me on all the social media, just search my name, Steven Freeborn. You can send me an email directly, steven@freeborntrainingsystems.com. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.